I'm live, girl. Let's see how this goes. I'm real deal live, y'all. So, I don't know how to start it off with nobody in here, but I will at least start off by saying thank you guys so much for all the love and support. This is really just my first tester to see how this live thing goes, because y'all know I'm trying a lot of stuff new on my channel, and so I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity. You know, getting off work, I actually just filmed a video, so I'm gonna get ready to edit that now, and then I'm going to chill and watch TV because I went to work and I got off early. So yeah, this is the end of my day. So I thought it would be a good idea to come on here now to go live with you guys and see how this whole thing works. Actually on my phone right now because my computer didn't work. My laptop wasn't working for me to go live. So yeah. Essentially what I wanted to come on here today and I wanted to come on here today and make the inspirational type of video that I thought would be necessary for my channel, considering I haven't had one yet. And also, just a lot of recent activities have kind of like brought me to kind of want to share this with you guys today. And that is just like mental health, honestly, is another main part of what I want my channel to center around. I'm black, obviously, so you guys know that means mental health is a folklore or a folk tale or whatever it is. It's not real to some black people, and that's unfortunate, but it is real, and not maintaining a good mental health is something that we all should do better at. I just don't see how people are managing to get through life this way with the poor mental health that we have. Like, it breaks my heart because I'm such an empath, I think it's called, and I'm very empathetic. I have a humanist heart where I care for, not really humanist, just like all people in general. Yeah, that's a humanist. Anyway, you know, and I really, really have a heart for people. So a lot of times I take stuff to heart. I kind of wear stuff on my sleeve sometimes. I don't have the best emotional intelligence at times, and that's just the managing of your emotions if you don't know what emotional intelligence is. But that's the whole theme around me wanting to do more mental health videos. Like I said earlier, we don't take mental health serious enough, and I'm a 30-year-old adult, and I only learned the seriousness and the reasoning for me taking mental health so seriously like 3 years ago. When I was 27, I was still in college, you know, still out here in these streets, and you know, it just it was important for me to learn then that, you know, I have to take my mental health seriously. And with that being said, the title of this video and what I want to go into for this video is what does validation prove? And if you guys hear it, that's the automatic little thing that happens every 33 minutes or so. I won't be on here 33 minutes, so you shouldn't hear it again, but that's what that was. Basically, the Grammys came on last night, and if you guys know, I mean, I don't watch or follow a lot of the capitalistic, we probably need to edit that out, huh? But I don't follow a lot of that stuff. Like, I am very much censored in certain areas of life and certain things in society that I will follow and pursue. But the whole Grammys and all the award shows and all that miss me with that. It's boring. I don't have time. So I didn't watch it. I did end up getting a few reviews online or whatever from, you know, like the different websites and stuff. And there was a few things that kind of like, ooh, yeah, we back at this again with the Grammys. Okay. And me personally, I'm black. Again, I said that. So me personally, there's a lot of things that I have issue with and I choose not to like engage in. You guys know what was it last year, the Grammys? 2 years ago, the Grammy snub Beyonce and, you know, whatever. But it's always been constant, like that sort of thing. And I really have a hard time believing that us as people, and really it's all people in general, but just certain people have a need for validation from places that, I mean, the validation proves what? what does it mean to have the validation of, say, the Grammys or somebody at your job? What does that mean for you? Like, I really, really want to understand why, as adults and as a society, that we do so much for validation and try so hard to be validated. Like right now, I'm doing this video with 0 viewers in my live, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I hope that this message reaches someone eventually. So, I mean, I'm gonna keep talking, and I said 15 minutes, and I'm definitely gonna keep it to 15 minutes and hopefully get my topic out. But all that to say, basically, like, we put too much value and stake into certain things that don't really bring back or don't really have a purpose, if you will. And so y'all know, like I said, the Grammys happened last night, and this brought me to the Drake what was it, the Drake acceptance speech for his, I forgot even what he won a Grammy for. I think I saw on the back it said best rap song or something, probably for In My Feelings. Like I said, I don't know, I don't watch the Grammys, so I wouldn't know. What I did see was that they cut the man off literally in the middle of his speech. And what I feel like is that they didn't want him to make his point, right? Because his point was very valid in saying that, like, you don't need a Grammy to be great. Nicki Minaj don't need a Grammy to be great, okay? You don't have to have a Grammy. You don't have to have a lot of the accolades or whatever you will for you to necessarily be great in this world. You don't need half of the things that society will tell you that you would need to be great or to be validated in this world. Like, it's really sad and kind of frustrating because I'm a 30-year-old woman, obviously, and in life, I've definitely wanted validation. I still have some things that I think I personally do want to be validated for myself in life. But I'm also not pursuing or going so hard for that validation, if that makes sense, right? Because so the whole, as I said already, Drake's whole message to me, and from what I got out of Drake's acceptance speech, was that he don't care about a Grammy. Like, it don't matter to him one way or the other whether he wins a Grammy or not. He's still Drake. He's still gonna be great, and the Grammys can't change that. Nothing about a Grammy can change that for him. And like I said, that was something that I thought, you know, yeah, it speaks volumes. And the reason why I said it speaks volume is because, for one, y'all know Drake is one of the top artists in the world right now. And for him to say that on the Grammys platform and for the Grammys to cut him off was something like, okay, well, they don't give a shit about who it is. Like, their validation is the most important to them, which at the end of the day, their award show, that validation is, I guess you would say, kind of necessary for them to exist as a company, if you as a recording academy, if you will. So, I mean, granted, that's something that I can understand, you know, from a business standpoint. But from a personal, mental standpoint, like an individual standpoint, I don't see why we fight so hard for these validations. It makes no sense to me. It's slick, frustrating, like I said, because I can't see how so many people get through life. So many people get through life and come to this point in life where they're kind of, you know, disappointed in themselves or have, you know, any sort of feelings towards themselves where they're not feeling like they should, and it's not no fault of their own. Excuse me. Here I go, y'all. This is also why I don't record YouTube videos that much. This burping. I have bad indigestion issues, but girl, we ain't talking about that today. But I burp all the time, especially when I'm recording videos. So anyway, we're coming up on 10 minutes now. So I just wanted to kind of wrap up our conversation and get to the point of this video and get to kind of like starting a dialogue about this, because I don't see or understand the mental health and I guess I don't know the right word, but I don't understand how people can get through life and not address these things or not be able to. No, I know why. My mama told me the other day, I know why. because everyone doesn't have the same resources and everything, you know, available to them that others do have. And I get that. But I also don't get how somebody like a Nicki Minaj, right? Because you guys know what happened between the whole Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. How someone like a Nicki Minaj can still cry for not being validated. Like, she literally has went on a whole Twitter rant today about BET and Cardi B and all this because of the Grammys last night. And it's like, okay, are we serious? Are we Nicki 35? We can't be serious. Like, at some point as an adult, we got to be like, yeah, well, that I don't get it. I swear I don't get it. And even at work, it's like tons of other stuff. I can go on and on and on for days about a lot of the stuff I really don't understand. And I hope that as a people, as an adulting in this world, that we will eventually get to a better place. But it's just really, really sad to see the state of our society and the adults in our society. Because that just really means what for the kids who are trolling all over the internet nowadays? What? Like, oh my goodness. I can go on for days, y'all. Also why I don't have kids, because I just can't do it. There's a lot in life that me just growing up and learning has really, 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 really shaped my opinions and my outlook on a lot of things in life. And so I can't understand how validation is so important to some people. Like, there's so much more in life that is necessary and required for us to be able to function as adults. Validation is not one of them. It is definitely not one of them. And I hope that, like I said, eventually, I got one viewer now. Hi, whoever you are, welcome to my chat. But I hope eventually, you know, as a society, as adults, we can all grow to the point of maturity, happiness, and not in seek of validation. Like, I can't say it any other way outside of, like, that is gonna be wonderful. Because, as I stated before, validation proves nothing. Validation proves that someone recognizes something about you. And if we're being honest, that happens every day, all the time. In the days of social media, someone can recognize you in a minute or less if you just, you know, on Instagram. But it's like, it's so sad. And I'm sitting here talking, I've said it already in this video, that I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. Like, I definitely have some things where I know I seek validation that's unnecessary. And some things, I guess, can be necessary for some people depending on their lives. And I understand everybody's different and they have their own struggles in life. And I don't want to say but I know everyone has their own struggles in life. And it's also like everyone has their own struggles in life. Like, okay, that's life. Like, there's no way of getting around that. Like, we're going to have to grow, we're going to have to learn, we're going to have to live. In all of those three, validation is not necessary or needed. I'm pretty sure some people can definitely, oh, and my nose itches too so much. Ugh, I'm trying my best to, like, get through this video. Got less than a minute left. So, I want to hurry up and get through this video, but it just happens every time I try to record a video. Anyway, I was just saying, basically, like myself and all of us as adults, I really hope that we all get to a place where we don't need validation. And validation is, it can definitely be what's the word? A dream killer. If I'm thinking of another word, but that's the best word I can come up with right now, considering. But it can definitely be a dream killer, because you're looking for validation for something that technically don't even necessarily be qualified to be a part of your dream, be part of your life, or be, you know, even validating you. Because that's another thing. Like, who's qualified to validate anybody? Who? Oh, wait. Y'all let me know. I'm not here for any of the craziness. Like, I honestly am all about personal growth, personal development, growing as individuals and as a society, because we ultimately all have to live in this world. And if we all grow into all small little tangerines that's in White House, we all gonna be screwed. There's no way out of that. So if we all can at least take a minute to recognize that there's so much more that we should be focusing on and working on towards, you know, the future, I hope that that would create and produce better results than what we have today. I know there's some great people out in the world who have some of the same sentiments that I do. So I appreciate that, and I hope that their journeys are just as successful as mine in trying to reach people and trying to, you know, build a better society for us. So that's that. I'm already over 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I haven't had any comments. The one person that is here, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm thinking of doing live videos like this around, I don't know what day. This is gonna be my first one. I'm trying it out, seeing how this is going. It's okay for the first time. I enjoy just talking, honestly, because, I mean, y'all can hear I'm just chilling at home by myself. So, I mean, I don't mind talking, but I would also like to have a dialogue about these things to get you guys' opinions and ideas about a lot of these things that I talk and think about a lot with my friends and with like my family and stuff like that, but I don't ever share with YouTube because sometimes I feel like it can be condescending or, you know, you better than other people, and I'm definitely not that, because anytime I ever include anything, I include myself, because, hey girl, she is not perfect by far. So I just want to make that disclaimer real quick. You guys can see this video is definitely like impromptu, very much last minute. I just want to come on here real quick and do my live video, see how this live stuff works, see if I really enjoy it, and I have so far. So I'll definitely probably be going live in another week or so, depending on my schedule and how everything works, and how this video does. I will leave it up probably for like a day or two to see how it goes. And then we just go from there. Oh, my nose is itching. I need to get off of here. So, yeah, that's that. Like I said, I just want to share my thoughts for today with you guys. And this is kind of what I would want to do, as I said before, just interact with you guys and kind of just talk about certain things. But yeah, thank you guys, or thank you so much for whoever's watching, and then whoever else will watch, thank you again. If you aren't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content, and then leave any comments that you may have about, you know, like what you want to see here on my live. I think a basketball game is gonna get ready to start, so I definitely need to hurry up and go change and get prepared to kind of like wind down for the night. So yeah, I just want to come on here real quick, do this live. Now we're going to 18 minutes, well over the minutes. Anyway, I said all that. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And yeah, y'all have a good night. Okay, what? See, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all.